In this lecture, we will do our first VLOOKUP with approximate match. Let's understand the problem statement. We have a list of 10 customers along with the sales amount. Now, the incentive that each of these 10 customers will earn is basis the slab that they fall under. For example, Darren has a sale of 902, so the slab would be 500 to 1000 and the result would be 40%. Similarly, Philina has a sale of 271, which is between 200 and 499, and the result would be 25%. Now, I can't really do a normal VLOOKUP because my sale is not a number. It is a range between two numbers. So I can't really search for a number within this column. For this, we will have to create a new column, and we call this the minimum. Now think of it this way, for somebody to earn an incentive of 15%, the minimum sale amount that they need to have is 0. To earn an incentive of 25%, the minimum is 200. And obviously for 40%, the minimum is 500. And now we can write equal to VLOOKUP, search for 902 in F4 to H7. Now remember, column G here is just as a description. It is not really used for our calculation. If you notice, I'm searching for 902 in column F and I'm getting a result from column H, which is column number 3. Now, if I try to do an exact match, obviously we get an error. The reason is because 902 cannot be found in column F. But we do know that 902 is greater than 500. So the moment I convert this into an approximate match, you notice we get the result. So if we copy that down and I convert that into a percentage, you notice we are getting the correct results. Now, how is it working? Excel is searching for 902 in column F, which means that it is searching for every possible number between 0 and 200. That means that if my sale was 5, then the result would have been 15%. And even if my sale was 199, even then the result would have been 15%. But the moment it becomes 200, then my incentive jumps to the next tier, which means that it jumps from 15% to 25%, like this. And obviously any number that is greater than 500 will come as 40%. So even if the sale was, let's say, a massive 14,000, it would still have been 40%. In case you wanted a cutoff point, you could have said that anybody who has a sale of greater than, let's say, 1,000, right? So sales is greater than 1,000 should not get an incentive. Let's say he should get a promotion, just as an example. So if you notice here, I will simply update my formula to include H8. And you notice the moment somebody crosses 1,000, let's say it becomes 1,100, the person gets a promotion, which means that the customer is not really getting an incentive, but you're also promoting him to a different tier altogether. So I hope that was clear. You will have to create a new column because you will never have this column given to you. So once you have the range that has been given, you can simply on the left of that range, create a minimum column. And remember, you only define one number. So the 0 means all the numbers from 0 to 199, 200 to 499, 500 to 999, and then 1000 and above. And once you've created this new column, the rest of it is fairly simple. It's just a standard VLOOKUP function. The difference is that the last argument is not going to be an exact match. It is going to be an approximate match.